everybody, welcome back to episode number 9 of my hardcore series. So actually episode 9 was supposed to be of me fighting the Ender Dragon, but all of my footage for that specific one got corrupted because I used up all of my storage again. I love my storage system. Yeah. Anyway, I did take screenshots, so there are those, and I'm gonna put those on the screen. I was honestly like so relieved when I got those, when I've remembered that I got screenshots, because I was like, oh my goodness, I have no proof that I actually did this. But there are the screenshots. I put all of my tools in a chest and everything, and I was just like, no, I'm not gonna like risk accidentally throwing any of my tools off the edge. And also there's this nice little thing that is called dragon drops. Where is it? Dragon drops. So it drops the Ender Dragon egg and it drops an elytra, so I didn't even have to go exploring. However, I only have one rocket left to my name, and as you may be able to tell just by how my voice sounds at the moment, I'm not feeling too well. I might have gotten a little bit of a cold, but I'm not gonna say what it is, just because it might be obvious or it might not be obvious. Anyway, we got the Ender Dragon egg. I wish that footage did not get corrupted. I think I'm going to start a little time lapse of me doing the terraforming, and yeah, so let's get right into it. I believe, no, I don't have my mod on yet, but I'm going to put it on so that you guys can see me do some time lapses. And yes, if you're wondering why does this look so different from last episode, I did put a diamond block right up there. This is just a trophy stand for the Ender Dragon egg. Alright, enough dwelling on the past that I didn't get the recording. And let's go! Alright, so you might have seen the time lapse. I did a couple things. So I'm running low on rockets. I only have 26 left. So I need to get a creeper farm build, which I'm going to do in this episode. So I did this in the time lapse, and I did a bit of off-camera tree placing, just because that's not the most fun thing to watch. And excuse me. And this part here was actually completely accidental, but I have a genius idea. So obviously we got the temple here, but the temple needs maintenance workers. It needs people who are going to take care of it. And who better to take care of it than actual employees? Now Steve, he's the king, yes, but he needs to be served hand and foot, and he's constantly sitting in this boat, so he needs somebody to massage his feet, his hoofs, I don't know, and his legs, so that he doesn't grow tired. He needs to be treated like, in fact, you know what? He doesn't even have to stand on his legs 90% of the time. There's people that just come in here and they'll lift him up, they'll hold him up, so that he's not in pain anymore. Yes. And so how would we do that? So I figured, there has to be a little pathway, like somewhere that leads straight to the castle. This is a little remnant of what used to be here. And so I figured, okay, we'll clear it out a little bit, make a little bit of a gravel path and everything. We make it wind through the forest here, and end up at the back of the building. This is going to be the back of the building right here, but I want to emphasize that fact for a reason, because there's obviously going to be the main path that drags on down there. But while you're walking up, you gotta be able to get to the building somehow without deterring from this. So there's gonna be, rather than the big nice path that we have up here, there's gonna be a little gravel path that brings us not through there, that brings us right through here. And you're only gonna see the gravel path if you look for it. Well, you're gonna be able to see it anyway, but still, we're just gonna imagine here for a moment. You won't see it unless you look for it. Also, yeah, my texture packs aren't working right now, which is why everything looks vanilla. Also, notice I'm in my Christmas skin. It's beautiful, isn't it? Ugly sweater. Actually, it's not too ugly, to be honest. Honestly, this is the first Christmas sweater I made. I figured, you know what, since it's a Christmas sweater, it wouldn't have lint dollops all over it, so there's no lint anymore on it. It actually looks nice. Sorry, huge sidetrack. So, we're gonna pretend here for a moment that you don't see this unless you're a worker, because you're not looking for it. And a lot of tourists are walking up these stairways and everything, and they're walking up and they see this big thing. So I want the turn to be somewhere, probably, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I probably want it to be like six layers lower. 6 layers. So it looks, now this looks grand, yes, but I want it to be lower so that whenever it's, whenever they walk up to it, they can see it. So I want them to be able to round the corner, and I want them to see this. And when they see this, it'll look grander because I'm gonna be obviously doing some terrain editing and everything like that, just to make it look a little bit better. But I want there to be this nice little, it's not gonna be like a very big building, but it's gonna be a building that has like all the storage, it has all the cleaning equipment and everything. And I want it to be on a little bit of a veer off from the main area. And I think that would be a perfect spot for it. Also, if you're wondering why I'm growing trees right now, it is simply because I ran out of saplings. I know I have 18 in my hands, but I'm out of saplings. Wood? No, I'm not low on that. But saplings, of course I am. Also, did I show this episode? I don't remember if I did. Anyway, we're gonna sleep real fast. So I think definitely not in this episode, but in a future episode, we're gonna get to excavating this out. I kind of come up with a plan for what I want to do going forward in this series. So obviously the next big thing is to get netherite armor. But here's the thing, once you get netherite armor, what really more is there to do other than build? I'm not the type of guy who just instantly has inspiration laying around to build something, but this idea just came out of nowhere, admittedly. But I think that this is going to be a nice little building, and it's going to be made out of wood. It's going to be made out of spruce logs. And the reason I want it to be made out of spruce logs is because I want it to blend in with the forest here, so that you don't really see it all that much. Now, it's going to be visible, obviously, yes, because these trees aren't actually very high, but I still want it to look good, and I want it to feel like you're actually stepping into something that is real, that you'd see in real life. Obviously, the mountain's not gonna be as high, but you know what? When you're in this, like, first-person view, it looks very high. It looks steep. I spent the next 10 minutes just yapping on and on. So, yeah, let's just get into the time-lapse. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. Now, the building isn't completely done. However, I did do my best to try and get it done. And I do have to do some exterior work here still. On the inside, I do have to do interior work, you know, mob-proofing and everything, make it look nice. Because obviously, this is a maintenance building, and this is where all the workers come in, and this is where the back... with the back is all one flat surface, while the rest is all detailed and everything. And there are lanterns that are gonna go on here, but it's done. The building's done. Just the extra little detail works are not done, and these chests are just permanently open now. I think I fear that is just some mob is just gonna walk up and steal all my stuff. Now that would be a cool feature. That if you could accidentally leave chests open, like, by some, like, if you don't, like if you open them so much, and even if you close your inventory, like, if you just are sitting there, like, for example, here, here. Let me go to these chests over here because there's more. If you're just sitting there going like this, one of these could just get left open, but with like a percentage of like forgetting to close it, and then like a mob could come up or something and just go through your chest and steal your things, which I think that would be a cool feature. Now, one thing I completely forgot about is netherite upgrade templates are a thing now. I completely forgot that those exist, and I'm gonna have to go do some serious mining, some strip mining for this, just in order to be able to get one and then get multiples of the same one. You might be able to tell or might not be able to tell, but I do have a bit of a stuffed nose right now, which I think when I started this episode I was also sick, but I'm not 100% sure. And the reason this episode's taken so long is a lot of work and a lot of school stuff has been happening, because obviously it's the end of the year. You have midterms, you have finals, you have a lot of exams, and you know that's very difficult for me to keep on track of everything and keep up with everything, and I forgot to change these back to normal lanterns. But anyway, that's why this has taken so long. Christmas is also coming up, so that also increases the inability to record, because I'm busy working on getting all my stuff for everybody for Christmas, meaning that I don't have hardly as much time as I normally do to record, which isn't a whole lot to begin with. So to then on top of that have less time because I'm spending it going Christmas shopping and everything makes it even more difficult. But this building is, I want to say, done for now. It is done. This is the entrance here, and if you look here, you just look straight ahead, you can see it in your peripherals, but it's not enough to draw your attention over there. If you're using the same type of monitor, I am a 34-inch widescreen monitor, then you especially won't be drawn to it as much. And if you go a block higher and you go up here, you can't see it at all. It's just like it's not even there. But if you look over here, you can slightly see it. So it's enough to see that if you're looking for it, you'll see it, and if you're not, you won't. And then, you know, I still have to make the pathway back here behind the temple to take us to the building, the maintenance building, and the upkeep. Now, I admittedly have to fix these leaves because they don't look too good right there. But I am going to be making a path, and I will be filling up this extra space over here with more trees. I believe I'm actually out of saplings, which, oh right, I'm also out of rockets. Oh no. Okay. Failed attempt at building a farm down here, because I genuinely did try and build a farm, which is right there. You might be able to tell what kind of farm it is. It's not necessarily a mob farm, because I built it to just house creepers. So this is it here, but here's the thing. Up here, there's literally the only mob in here is a spider. Like, how is that possible? That is my question. How is there just a single spider? And what is he doing? Because I put these buttons everywhere, so he can't climb the walls. It just seems like he's trying to. Okay, we're gonna leave that guy be. I also don't know why I placed that there. Of all places to place it, it can go there. Anyway, this is my little tunnel. I'm gonna be making that into an actual, genuine, normal mob farm instead of whatever it is, because that's a terrible mob farm. It's absolutely terrible. I think to make it even better, I think I'll even entice them by putting something in the middle that will draw them to the center, which will be nice and helpful. But this thing's not gonna be helpful. I think maybe I should also do an Enderman farm, because if you look at my Silky Picky, it's a little bit low, but I can do some trading for that. I can come over here. I can collect these amazing pumpkins and melons here, and I've been trading a lot. Ooh, shoot, I didn't move like that. Yeah, but I've been trading a lot. Wait, is this one not? Wait. Taiwan doesn't have efficiency? I forgot to put efficiency on this? Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go put efficiency on this real quick. Anyway, I gotta find my anvil real fast. Where's my anvil? Alright. Choppy thingy. Everything's named, right? I hope everything's named. Oh yeah, okay. So breathing bucket, which is my helmet. I don't think I showed these names on recording. So we got the breathing bucket, we got the fly things, 9.7 in particular because I finally enhanced them a little bit. The diamond tubes, and then we got the speedy swimmy boots. And then we got the stabby stick, silky picky, how fortunate, choppy thingy, fortune choppy rock, dirt muncher, and raking in the dough. Yes, that's right. We got the best. I should rename my water bucket, actually. I'm gonna rename my water bucket. Actually, no. No, if I rename my water bucket, it'll just get overridden. Sadly. Although that would be cool if it didn't get overridden. Like, even when you place something down. Like, that'd be nice. We got the Ender Dragon Egg. But yeah, basically I did a lot of things in today's episode. I did some extra work over here. I built another layer to this mountain, brought it down once. I've even got a further plan. I've got another plan for what I'm gonna do. This does not involve the houses, but this involves the bottom of the mountain. It in fact involves the village. Yes, that's right, the village. And it involves so many more things because we have an amazing area here. We have amazing terrain that we can use throughout this entire area here, just at spawn too, which is incredible, and I'm so happy about it. It genuinely brings me joy to look around and be able to visualize what I want to do, because I don't have to try and imagine it. That I can just see it. I can already see it, and I don't have to do so much terraforming that I just is like, no, it doesn't look good, but I know what I want to do, and I have a good plan, and I'm really excited to start working on that plan. I'm really excited to get everything built up and to get working on it, and I think that this is really going to be a fun adventure for me, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. I really hope you guys enjoy these videos. I'm actually, you might have noticed I posted a short a couple days or weeks ago. I actually edited that short with DaVinci Resolve, and you see the thing that I edit with normally is I normally edit with CapCut, but CapCut is just such a pay to use thing that it's not even good to use. Like, sure, you know what, it's simple, it simplifies it, you can auto generate text and everything, but the thing is that it's not just about auto generating it, because it's you have to pay for everything. I tried to export a video and I didn't even use any of the pro features. I just muted one of my clips and it was like, oh, you have to pay for this. I have to pay to mute a clip. I'm not gonna pay 20 bucks a month to mute a clip. Like, CapCut is a good editing software. I'll say that, if you can use it. But since it's just not free and it's so expensive, you just cannot use it at all. There's no point in using CapCut. So I'm currently in the process of learning how to use DaVinci Resolve, and hopefully my editing style gets way better, because honestly, it has so many more tools than CapCut, and it's free, and it's so much faster to export videos and everything. So I don't have to sit here and wait 3 hours for one video to export. I'll kid you not, I will create a short with CapCut, and it'll take an hour to export the video. I created a short, it took 3 milliseconds. I'm not even joking, it took 3 milliseconds. That's what it told me. So I really want to say thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoy the new editing style, but it's a bit of a learning curve, so as I continue to learn how to use DaVinci Resolve, I do hope you enjoy it. And if you see anything that I could use work on with my editing with DaVinci Resolve, please let me know down in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.